to Project Glow's daily self-care commitments. My name is Stephanie Burton. I'm the self-love coach, and today is day 7 of the 7 days of the core crucial self-care commitments. So if you read the description, you will have read that day 7 is all about cleaning, tidying and preparation. Now you probably think to yourself, cleaning and tidying, I do that all the time and for everyone else. And that's exactly the point. You're always doing stuff for other people. That is why you need to make some crucial self-care commitments to care for yourself. And when it comes to clean and tidying your own terrain, what I really want you to focus on is 3 things. You have a challenge of 3 things. So this is basically what I do every Sunday night is number 1, I take my handbag and I completely tip it out. So, excuse the noise. Upside down it goes. And then basically, you can see here, I start again. And first of all, what I usually do is clean out the interior a little, because if you're like me and just always prepped for absolutely every eventuality, it gets quite mucky, and also underneath public transport, things like that. The second thing I do is I take my purse and I clean out my purse, and that involves getting rid of all the receipts. And I put them in my folder for my receipts, and I make sure that my books are covered. I make sure that I sort, I know this sounds ridiculous, I sort the money, and while I do it, I do a bit of a gratitude ritual. And the other thing I make sure is that all what I call the silly coins, is I take the coins out and I make sure only the key essentials, the big coins, are left in there. That is number 2. So number 1 was handbag, number 2 was your purse, and number 3 is right behind me. It is my fridge. So every Sunday what I do is I go through my whole fridge, I reorganize it, and I make sure that anything that's off or out of date goes out. And then what I do afterwards is take my trusty fridge pad and I write down all the things that are missing, that I need to keep in mind, anything that's going low, or anything also that needs to be eaten. So my top tip for today after the fridge clean out is make sure that you have a planner on your fridge and that you mark on it any of the food that's going out of date. Because if you're like me and you've got a super crazy busy life, I often buy food and then it goes out of date, and I get so angry at myself from wasting food is just not something I want to do. So what I do now is when I buy the food or when I check my fridge, I make sure that the sell-by dates are on my wall planner. And that is all from me for today. Connect with me in the comments below. Let me know how your self-care commitments are going, and if there's anything that you do on a Sunday night. And what I'll be doing after this is prepping for the Sunday night self-care session, which is an hour-long Facebook Live that I do on a Sunday night at 9 p.m. UK GMT, which is all about answering the really big self-love questions that you have for me. So that's it. Day 7 of the 7 core crucial self-care commitments is clean, prep and tidy. And make sure that while you're cleaning the house and doing everything for everyone else, there are also small pockets of your own self-care commitments. And I'll see you later at 9 p.m. Take care. Bye.